this man is literally the world's greatest detective.
Mm-hmm.
This man could walk in to his house and be like, someone's been here.
You never met my ex.
Ain't wild, bro. She knows someone's here. Smelling the air.
So there.
That's what I'm talking about.
What the heck is going on, guys? So, just want to start this podcast by announcing our sponsor. Wait, we don't have a sponsor. Beard Bros sponsors this fucking podcast.
Let's go.
But for those that would like to sponsor us, hit us up, man. Hit us in the comments, DM us on one of our Instagram handles, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Hit us up. We're looking for a sponsor. We'd appreciate it. But for now, Beard Bros got this held down pretty good. Like, comment, subscribe for all you newcomers.
Flashlight. Flashlight, hit us up.
Flashlight. I seen actually we have about 53% of viewers are not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, sign into your YouTube account. Press that subscribe button. Honestly, if I did the math right, we would probably be close to 500 if everybody subscribed.
Jesus, what are you guys doing?
Yeah. So on that note, today's guest, introduce yourself, brother.
I'm Damian, Demigod Damian, or Crunchy. A lot of you guys know me here in Roswell as Crunchy, but online now I'm Demigod Damian. What's up?
There you go, man.
Let's go.
He's a gamer. What do you game, man?
I game a couple things. If I'm not raging on Modern Warfare,
Okay.
I mean that's what everyone does.
Feel like it?
If I'm not raging on Modern Warfare, I'm destroying kids at Super Smash Bros. So
Oh, you're Super
Okay.
Smash Bros.
yeah,
guy?
yeah,
Oh,
huge
shit.
Super Smash Bros. Fan. Yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
I haven't
So
played that in
Smash
years.
Bros. It's pretty iconic.
Yeah.
I feel like
Best crossover ever.
Yeah, I believe so. Can you tell us a little bit how much it's changed from back in the day till now?
Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, so starting off with N64, that's when Smash N64 originally came out. I want to say it was probably like a selected roster of maybe 9 characters. And then they switched to Melee, upped the ante a little bit more, added a little bit more characters, changed it a little bit to fit the competitive edge. Not much the family fun like style you would play like if a bunch of friends just came over, you just want to play items on whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they made it a little bit more technical,
Okay.
and then they messed up with Melee. Melee had to be the trash one for me, and then Smash 4 was pretty trash. But now the newest one, Smash Ultimate, has a roster. It just has the hugest roster of characters ever. Like I said, best crossover ever besides when the Ninja Turtles met with the Power Rangers. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say the Ninja Turtle Power Ranger crossover was lit, but it still has nothing on Smash Bros. I have to say that for sure.
And when you say so now, I remember Smash Bros. Being like Link, probably Mario. There was a very, like you said, small selection.
Small selection.
Now, what is the character selection like? Like, what characters did you that maybe they've added that you were like, damn, I didn't know?
Some characters that so now they're doing is a thing like third parties. They're getting people from PlayStation games or like PlayStation games. So now we got Banjo in it. I never thought Banjo Kazooie would be in a Smash Bros. Game.
Okay.
That's pretty sick.
Um,
low-key.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. And then they went back, and they went really back. And they brought a guy named Terry from he's from what is the game? I forgot what the game's here. It's old school like arcade game.
Okay.
Yeah. Fist of Fury. That's what it's called.
Okay.
But they went back and they got him. Just wacky, crazy characters you didn't think you would really like play with and enjoy playing with like at first, and you're kind of like, oh, I like this guy. Now I want to check out the game that he came from.
Oh, I
So
see.
yeah. Like one of the characters I play now, he was a DLC. His name's Joker. It's from a game called Persona 5. Immediately when I started playing, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna check out the game. Bought the game. RPG, nothing like my style ever before. I don't really do like walk around and like, hey, I'm this character and here's a side mission for you. I'm not. That doesn't really spark my brain enough to be like, yeah, I want to keep doing this. But actually, it was a really good game. I would recommend it. Smash is just has a crazy roster. It's like pretty much it's who's next. Like who's gonna be on there? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the Taco Bell Chihuahua dog, maybe.
Yeah.
You never know at this point, honestly.
You never know.
You never know.
That's interesting. That's crazy that they can take somebody else's character, like you said, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever, and integrate it into their game.
Yeah.
So it's like that's a Nintendo based only.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? I guess they just pay them some type of royalty.
Yeah. They definitely. So like we got Street Fighter people in there, so that's from Capcom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Capcom's always been like on Nintendo games and stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah. So like with them being like in this game, it's like it's calling for more of different groups.
Okay.
So like check this out. Like in what is it called? Akuma from Street Fighter, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they literally put him in Tekken.
Okay.
And there's a kid that played Akuma in Street Fighter that went to tournaments, killed it. But whenever they released him in Tekken, never played Tekken before. It's a completely different game.
Right.
That kid played, he played Akuma and actually got like third place in a big tournament.
Really?
Only because he knew how Akuma worked
Wow.
from Street Fighter.
Okay.
So like that was really interesting. So it brought a lot of different communities together. They're like, hey, I play this game, so that character is gonna be there. I should actually check him out. Maybe I can do something with him.
That's crazy. Do you ever see a time where maybe they all just do come together?
Yeah, hopefully that would be well, see, that's the thing with this one. I think this one is gonna be one of the last ones. And at this point, like Blizzard, the people who made I don't know, World of Warcraft.
You're talking about the company.
The company, yeah.
Yeah,
The
I know what
company
you're talking
Blizzard. They actually have Overwatch under their belt, and they want Overwatch characters to be in Smash. They're asking Akira Toriyama, "Yo, can you put this in Smash?" And people are just like, "Yeah, yeah, we want him in." And then he's just like, "Nah, we'll see what happens."
Okay. Man, that'd be crazy just to see everybody in.
Yeah, you probably see some crazy ass people that you.
Who's a character that you have yet to see that you'd want to see?
Goku for sure.
I couldn't disagree
Goku
at all.
or at least just a Dragon Ball Z reference, or
They'd probably throw Krillin in there.
Krillin would be nice. Krillin would be
cool.
What about Piccolo?
Piccolo
Be lit.
Yo, Piccolo Namek, bro. Yeah.
Frieza seems like a Smash Bros.
Yeah.
guy.
Yo, Future Trunks. I think Future Trunks would be sick. I mean, don't get me wrong, we got plenty of sword characters in the game. But Future Trunks, man, like you can't go wrong with that. So.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, definitely. I'm a Dragon Ball Z guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I just watched the whole Super. They did like a short film, like a 2-hour film of the Super season.
Yeah. Yes.
So
yes,
it was
yes,
like
yes.
it was like just like a film that they put together what exactly happened for the big fight and stuff. And it was cool. I mean, Goku was just a beast, and
yeah,
how they came together, and at the end, because Goku's got. I feel like it's a plus and a negative whenever he wants to fight people on his own.
Yeah.
And at the end, he had to sacrifice himself in order to win this battle for them to be able to.
Just break the
I'm
news
sure
there, bro. That's
it
fucked
don't
up.
matter.
That's fucked up, bro.
Even
Spoilers warning.
Even that doesn't give it enough.
Yeah,
so
no, that doesn't take too much. It doesn't take too much away at all in any sense. But now Goku, if it wasn't for him being like, you kind of got to think back to like all the way Dragon Ball for when he was dropped on his head, because that made him kind of slow.
Right.
So with that being said, he wasn't like, you see like Raditz and Vegeta come and they have this high Saiyan intellect, and they're like, hey, this is that, this is how we train. Unfortunately, that was their downfall, because Goku he died. He went to Kai's planet. He trained there. You know what I mean? he went to other places, other tournaments while he was dead, and learned a bunch of different stuff. He learned different techniques like solar flare. Um, he learned a bunch of different stuff. So it's pretty much like Saiyans are boxers, and then like fighting boxers compared to or compared to like really crazy mixed martial arts. You know what I mean? Like really really crazy, just ground game, kicks, kickboxing, boxing, like a multiple
Muay
background
Thai,
of different things.
karate.
Yes. So if you just took your run of the mill, like just boxer or whatever, you know what I mean, just knew one thing. Because even now, I mean, you'll still see Vegeta in the holographical time chamber, or his little zero gravity thing outside the house, training like a Saiyan. And that's the only reason why he's just a little bit behind Goku.
He always is.
He's just a little bit behind Goku.
It's a bummer.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Yeah.
But I don't know. It's crazy to see them two go at it all the time.
No, that's for sure.
Like, Vegeta must have really high blood pressure.
Kakarot.
Yeah, like he's constantly pissed off.
Yeah, he's like
day.
a mom. He calls him by his real name and everything. He don't even call him Goku. He just calls him straight Kakarot.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
No, Smash Brothers. Do you ever see a time when PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo ever put their pride aside and come together?
I could definitely see maybe PlayStation and Nintendo, but since Microsoft is kind of like U.S. owned, Bill Gates, you know what I mean? Sony is all overseas as well. Nintendo is all overseas. I could see maybe them coming together with something. They even did, I think when the PS3 first came out, they did like an All Stars thing, but it was like a Smash game, but with all PS4 characters. They're like Parappa the Rapper and stuff.
Okay.
And Kratos, like you're literally playing Parappa the Rapper against Kratos, and it's just like, what is this game? Yeah, it was pretty nutty, but that would be pretty cool if they did come together and made something pretty good for all of us.
I don't know, like business wise, how well it would be, because then are you really being able to share that pie equally? Maybe, maybe not. But for the consumer, I would like it that way. I would prefer, if somebody like not all my homies have Xbox or PlayStation, so it's like not all games are crossover games.
Cross-play games, yeah. And that's like the beauty of like what Call of Duty's doing, and they have their own server within the server. I mean, don't get me wrong, most servers for Call of Duty are trash, but you could play with friends who have a PC or friends who have a Xbox and stuff like that. And I think that's really cool. That really changes the dynamic of, hey, my friend can't afford a PlayStation, he has an Xbox, or vice versa. You know what I mean? And it could really bring a community together. Honestly, I think the elite is on PlayStation. I'm gonna say. I don't know if any of you guys play Xbox.
No, we agree too. Is it even comparable to compare PlayStation or Xbox if you want to PC?
Nah. PC gaming is a whole nother animal. Those guys are crazy. So the thing is, like, with controllers, you get like a good ADS, aiming down sight, and it has like a auto lock aim that kind of like helps you. You know what I mean?
Right.
On PC, you don't have that.
Right.
But you do have full range of motion with your mouse like this, so you can quickly turn on something real quick. Compared to your like joystick, it's a little bit quicker. It seems like that. Just commands with it, and what you're able to do with your screen and see characters from further away than you normally would get with the upload speed of a PlayStation. You know what I mean? So it takes a while for the game to download all the stuff in the back of those trees on a PlayStation, but on a PC, those things look clear as day. So that's really the graphics card you're working with inside of a PC is what really helps it stand out from a PlayStation.
Wow. See, those are things I don't think I knew. I know a little, like the ADS and the input lag and all those kind of things, but, people try to compare the two. And for me, like you mentioned, the keys, you can customize your keys to do things quicker than a controller can.
That's very well true.
I mean, even if you get the scuff controller, you're still those hairs behind.
Yeah, that's very well true. Yeah.
And so,
I don't know, like PC, you just have so many keybinds you could do. You could do every fucking keybind on your damn board if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And that shit does something. Except PlayStation Xbox, you're limited to like probably 13, 14 fucking binds. Even with the scuff. I mean, I can't do as much as on my scuff that they could do on a keyboard. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
How do you play? You play PlayStation, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I play
Okay.
PlayStation. Yeah.
Do you claw grip?
No.
Have you ever tried?
Yeah, no, I don't know what kind of like animal you got to be to claw grip your controller like this, bro.
Right.
I don't know, like we had tournaments here in town. You guys know D Lopes? Daniel Lopez?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's the boy. So I think he was even there for it, but there's this kid that was playing claw, just all crazy looking, and it looks crazy. It's a crazy style. Don't get me wrong, it could give you a bit of advantage, especially if you're hopping a lot. If you're a person who hops a lot, I rely a little bit more on my aim and like beaming people.
Okay.
So I'd rather just beam them instead of like jump around and stuff like that. I do get strafing. Strafing is the best thing. If you have a really good strafe, it's really hard for them to lock onto you and kill you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just I think it's just a weird game style for me. I never really thought of it. Was almost like watching my little sister play the N64. You know, like it has like a 3-prong thing.
Oh yeah.
Yo, this little girl, I used to get so mad because we'd be playing Mario Karts, right? She'll be holding the little thing like this. Just with her one hand like that, instead of like holding it like that.
Right.
She'll hold it with her fingers like this and just drive it around like that. I'm like, what are you doing? You ain't holding it right. So that's almost like the same thing with claw.
But was she good at it?
No, she was terrible.
She was terrible.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sabrina, you're terrible. Yeah, I have to say it. Yeah, you're garbage.
I've seen people do it too. This is it. I don't have big enough hands to do a claw.
I think that's what the reasoning
not...
for it, though, right? Is because you don't have big enough hands.
I don't know.
I always thought the reason for it was so X is normally your jump button, right?
Oh yeah.
So with you having a claw, like this one could like really hit all your other buttons while you're still able to aim.
Okay.
Or turn. I think this is the aiming one, right? Yeah, this is the aiming one. So you'll still be able to aim while you're jumping in commands and crouching commands and stuff like that. So
okay.
That's why Scuff came out, because people were getting like arthritis in their fingers.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
They did this instead, so you keep your hands here and you basically
hit those back paddles.
You're just playing like fucking whatever in the back.
Right. It gives you
pads.
a little bit easier access to doing something faster.
Keeps your hands more fucking how they're supposed to be instead of he's over here throwing gang signs.
I don't know if you do both sides, but I think they go something like that, and it's to be able to tap more buttons. I think at a quicker rate. That's what it was.
Yep.
And so, a guy that I follow, he plays Fortnite. He uses that for his building mechanisms and stuff. He's like, and
real fast.
It looks weird.
Yeah,
because it's like, I don't know.
He might as well be playing the game with a Guitar Hero guitar with his toes on.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That'd be sick.
Imagine a Fortnite player doing that. It would be wild.
Yeah, that game. What was your take on that?
It was excellent in the beginning. My take on Fortnite was excellent in the beginning. And some people might remember, like, one of the first updates, they got rid of the zap walls traps.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. And then slowly after that, when they increased mobility and they started giving people, like, insta-forts, in a sense, like, like you didn't have to rely on your building anymore.
Right.
You could just throw this thing down and boom, here came a fort. That to me was kind of like lazy. In my opinion.
I remember that. I remember you could have. It was a small fort.
Yeah.
It was like maybe a 3x1 or something.
Yeah.
But it was like you said. It was almost cheating the game where you didn't need to know how to build.
Yeah. But I think they gave way too much mobility in the game. So what I mean mobility is getting around the map. So they gave them like jump pads, the grapple plunger thing. I don't even know what it is.
Started putting mobile vehicles and stuff.
Yeah. So
yeah, it did. I think it's gone south.
I still play it. It's still fun.
I play it still too. That's
Yeah.
probably the only game I do play. But I have seen the differences from the beginning to now.
Yeah.
Like, if you know how to build, you're pretty solid for the most part. But you're right. Like, there was a point. Remember, I mentioned this how probably like season 3 or so, you had so much mobility with so many different items that people were getting almost up of the upwards of 50 kills a game.
Yeah.
You know, now you don't really see that. Like, if you can get maybe 20 kills in a game,
Yeah.
that's a good game. That's a solid game.
I heard they something else I don't really like is I heard they added like CPUs in replace of players.
Yeah,
That it's not even just like 100 players that drop off anymore. Is that right?
that's true. And I
Jeez.
feel like that has hurt the game.
Yeah, that doesn't feel like a BR to me. That doesn't feel like, hey,
No.
you're a human, I'm a human, and that's the biggest thing about being competitive is like, hey, I want to beat you, not a computer. I'll go play story mode.
I think that was more for the, like, almost game-friendly way of putting it.
Yeah.
Because not all the kids were getting kills.
Yeah, it's true.
So, and I feel like it is a kid game in a sense. So it was more like you got to help them, like, lift their ego.
Yeah,
They should at least put them a little bit better. Them motherfuckers don't do nothing, bro. They just literally just pickaxe the wall. It's like,
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but I have seen it trend down.
Okay.
I guess my thing was for someone that's into gaming and for a game to come in free download, free to multiple platforms,
Yeah, it's
like
everywhere.
from mobile to Xbox, everybody had the access to it. What does that do for like the gaming industry?
So accessibility on a widespread the way they did it, like because you've seen it on PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, they hit all 3 platforms right there: PC, iPhones, Androids. Like they made it for everyone, and that's cool. That's cool. Where the money grab was in, hey, you want this skin? You got to pay $20.
Okay.
And especially back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember how. I don't know how it is now. I haven't played the game in like over 2 years.
Okay.
It's been a minute since I played it. I think the last time I played is when they introduced that little Chinatown off to the side or whatever.
Okay.
But it was like $20 for like one skin
Yeah.
and then like a glider with it, and it was kind of just like, yo, like don't get me wrong, I don't aesthetics, you know, that's all it is aesthetics. Never made you really better at the game. It just made you look cooler. You know what I mean? It wasn't really necessary a need, but it was also part of the game that, hey, if you want to look different, like
This is how.
spend $20.
Yeah, that is
Give
where
me
they
your
get
wallet.
you because they've been able to access a lot more characters. They've had Thanos, they've Deadpool, Captain America was recently added.
Star Wars, right?
Star
They hit
Wars
the Star
was a
Wars,
part
yeah,
of that.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one.
yeah,
Jeez.
Batman.
Oh, they
Oh
had-
yeah, Batman. Yeah.
So-
Aquaman's in that shit.
Oh yeah, Aquaman's in the new season.
There's just mad characters now.
The
It's
mad-
fucking- this is crazy.
Feeling like Smash, huh?
Yeah, somewhat, but
Basically.
I guess the difference there is, like you said, it doesn't enhance your gameplay whatsoever. It's not
Yeah.
like being Batman, you're unstoppable. You
Yeah.
know, like you're just Batman.
Yeah.
Still
where you-
unstoppable.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
it's all the mental, right?
Yeah, I guess it's the mental.
It's the mental. I'm Batman.
Cause see, I feel like when Fortnite really hit, it was just like, at least for me, one of the most iconic moments I remember in like gaming history. And maybe I'm being recent bias, but I remember a time when something hit and it was like, boom,
Yeah.
like this is the new thing. Like
Yeah.
gaming is the future.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what it
for
felt
sure.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fortnite kind of put the pressure on everybody's neck to do like crossplay. Like Call of Duty was never gonna do crossplay,
Yeah, it's
and
real.
then they fucking seen Fortnite like kind of popping. Like, fuck, now we got to crossplay. Thanks a lot, Fortnite.
That's
Now we got to work our
That's very
servers better.
true. Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong there. And since there's a BR war that goes on right now, because like what we got, Fortnite, Apex, Call of Duty, even the old Call of Duty. What was it? The other Call of Duty. That one wasn't too bad. I think it was like Black Ops 3. But that was another BR game. and then you have like all these obscure ones like on a PC and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a bunch. I went down the rabbit hole and I've seen ones that you just fall straight down to the ground. I've seen one he plays like hardcore like Japanese hentai characters.
Hey.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've seen a couple of those ones and I was like, dang, this BR scene is getting wild out here.
Yeah, I
He's
guess
only
that
talking
is
down.
true. That's true. Is the BR scene?
Yeah, the BR scene.
It kind of that's what took gaming by storm.
Yeah, yes, it
Because
did.
then everybody was like, well, yeah, it's better to have one life and be the superior than have multiple lives and just kind of out kill everybody in a 30-minute round or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, that's the difference I've seen.
I think one of the biggest thing is too is most people don't realize it, but it's almost like a gambling. You drop down, Weeping Willows, whatever, you know what I mean? You know there's going to be a box over there, but what's going to be inside that box?
That's
And
true.
did you drop there, knowing that, like, hey, there might be some good loot here. You know what I mean? So it's a bit of a gambling sensation
Okay.
that really, I think it releases a chemical in people's heads like, yo, I'm dropping in. I'm about to hit this box. Yo, what's in it? Yo, gold scar? Yes. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So it's a bit of a gamble whenever you BRs are like that. Apex, same thing. You're dropping down, you see a golden armor. You know what I mean? You gotta have it. So I think it releases a stimulus in your brain that's like, hey, loot. Because you come across things sometimes. I'll be playing with some people and they just want to loot the whole game. Like they think the game is just looting. I'm like, yo, no. We let them loot for us. We get some stuff and we go and we kill them.
And
we let
take
them loot
their
for
loot.
us. Yeah.
Get their mats, get their stuff.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. That's I would have never thought about that.
Yeah, it's a stimulus for your brain. It's a neurocortex thing that goes on. It's just like, hey, gamble.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I had never thought about because when you get those bad chests, it's like, damn, that sucks. I'm probably dead.
Yeah, I'm probably dead.
I'm probably dead. That's what I usually say. I'm probably dead.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die, guys.
Already food just dropped. Yeah, I'm dead. I got a green pistol. You know, I don't hit shit with pistols. I'm just saying, like,
Hey, this sounds like we're on Fortnite right now. He's like, yo, bro, I'm sorry, I'm dead. I'm like, why? Dog, he got the chest. I'm like, really? You're like, yeah, bro, I missed the fucking drop. I'm sorry. I did.
like, it's just that's the way it works, man. No, to go back, I don't mean to go back too much, but when you mentioned the graphics card and stuff, that makes me think because Tfue plays on PC, and that boy can spot llamas when they're in the game lobby, like the waiting lobby.
Yeah.
He's pointing out llamas,
He's
and
pointing out llamas.
like I think he was with Cypher PK one time or something. He's like, "How do you do that?" He's like, "How do you know where the fuck these llamas are, and we're not even in the game yet?" And it's just like, he played a whole game, and he tried winning the entire Fortnite game by just getting the llamas. He
Jeez.
got like 4 out of the 5 or 6 llamas that dropped in that game, and he ended up trying to win.
Oh god.
I'm like,
God damn,
Damn.
what kind of PC this motherfucker got? God,
You gotta-
I'm sure he's
you got some
doing well for
motherboard.
himself.
he got
so-
a 5K monitor and shit.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I mean, so
Okay.
off camera, you had mentioned you're a streamer.
Yeah.
What do you stream?
Me right now, I like streaming Smash. I like streaming Smash. Mostly, I'll stream like obscure games, like indie games.
Okay.
Because it's not an oversaturated market.
Okay.
So when I say that, it's not like me being an alright player at Call of Duty or Fortnite, where you have this pool of people, right? You got like Tfue Ninja up here on the top, and it just starts dwindling down. Like, why watch this random guy that you know nothing of his content when you could watch Tfue and Ninja? You know what I mean?
You watch the
So
best.
yeah, so I'll be playing like games like let's see, like Battlefront, which is Battlefront 2, which is a Star Wars game.
Okay.
I know a little bit. I'm a little bit of a Star Wars buff, historian
Okay.
when it comes to some stuff. So I'll be able to engage with people on there about like Star Wars in general.
Okay.
So I play like storyboard games. Smash right now is doing really bad. Not as in the stream, but as in the community, it's doing really, really bad. And I don't know if you guys ever heard any of this stuff going on.
No, I would like you to elaborate. What do you mean by bad?
So, it sucks too, because it's just you're seeing heroes kind of like fall left and right. So not too long ago on Twitter, there's this thing called the Me Too movement, where women, men, underage kids are coming out with allegations against pro players. That's what they think that happened with Doctor Disrespect. Disrespect. You guys know who that is? Right?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. That's what some allegations are going on about that. That's what they think that's going on, mainly because his ban landed right in the Me Too movement. But people are coming out and talking about some of our favorite Smash players, people who've been like top 8 players and number 1 players since Smash 4.
Wow.
Yeah, like one of the biggest ones for me, and I guess it's just you really don't know who people are behind the camera. One of the biggest things for me was Nairo. He's part of NRG, which is a company that's owned by Shaquille O'Neal, and he's pretty much sponsors the kid, right? Kid had an amazing backstory. Amazing backstory of having like a demon, we call this, which is someone you can't beat. So like we're playing Smash, you can never really beat me. I'm considered your demon. You kind of want to overcome that. This kid that he was going against named Zero literally won 64 tournaments back to back in Smash 4. 64 tournaments.
fuck?
First place, bro. No one ever beat him. And then SmashCon 2016 came around, and Nairo ended up breaking the curse. They called it that. It was called breaking the curse. So he broke the curse, right? Years later, because now it's, 2020? And it just literally came out like 2 months ago that this guy slept with an underage kid.
The guy that beat him, or the guy
Yeah,
that was...
Nairo. Yeah, the kid that beat the guy that won 64 tournaments. Yeah.
Wow.
Came out that he was sleeping with an underage kid, and then more allegations against a lot more people in the community came out. A lot of head people, like commentators, people who just sit there and like commentate about the game that's going on. You know what I mean? A lot of people got exposed, and it's just like, damn, it's a bad thing, but it's also a good thing because you want these people out of the community. You know what I mean? You want the community, in a sense, to be pure. So like they're all out of it now. Like there's this guy named Zero that he stopped playing Smash. That's the guy that won the 64 tournaments back to back. Started doing really big stuff on YouTube. Reached over 1 million, and then boom, hit with that allegation.
Dang.
And then came clean.
Wow.
Then, yeah.
Wow.
Then
really?
came clean about it. Yeah.
About the same allegations of like being a pedophile and stuff?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Came clean about it, and then you're kind of just like, yo, I've been watching these people for years.
Right.
I've been following their content. I've been in tournaments on online things where they've been a part of. You know what I mean? I bought merch off of them.
Yeah.
And you're really just supporting a pedophile.
Yeah, that's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah.
It just, like you said, I guess when it happens, it's better that it happened and stuff to get them out.
Yeah.
And not misrepresenting the company.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate, especially when they were like the higher ups when it comes to the higher echelon of players.
Yes.
Like
yes.
that's a tough thing. It's like, man, those are the good players, and it's like, like, is there even like, I don't know, you know, what do you do as a company? Do you just like say, hey, you can't play Smash Brothers anymore?
Well, see, they'll lose their sponsors first. Nintendo has really nothing to do with the competitive aspect of Smash.
Okay.
And his name's actually Sakurai. I destroyed it earlier. I said Akira Toriyama, which is actually the guy who did Dragon Ball. But his name's Sakurai. Sakurai is actually the maker of Smash, and they have nothing to do with it. So they don't like do prize pools for like any of the main tournaments that go on. But whenever there's a new Smash game, they'll do a tournament.
Okay.
Nintendo will. And it's some obscure tournament, like there's items and stuff like that. It's not really played on a competitive level.
Okay.
But there is competitive players in it. So, but they really don't step their foot into it, which has probably been a good thing. You know, now looking at it, it's probably a good thing. You know what I mean? Now knowing that this community is just trash. But yeah, Smash is just one of those things that I was never really good at. And I saw a couple people play, and I saw you can finesse people a lot on that game, like just destroy them with style. And that's when I was like, yeah, I want to get into this. And
I haven't played Smash Brothers in, fuck, bro.
I played once and I was shit like a couple months ago. I was like,
It was it's the evolution of the game has changed because back then you could probably play whoever and they'd win a few and you'd win a few, but now like you said, the
It's all about
finesse
map.
part of it is each character like inhabits its own techniques and stuff, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Like that's what they bring into the game. I think that's what makes it unique. Like you can take, you know, whoever's in I don't know everybody's in the game, but then they have their own characteristics. Like those are the things that they can do.
Yeah.
Whereas the next character won't be able to do those. They'll have their own shit. They're all
Yeah.
unique.
They're all they're all different. I say the only thing that some things are kind of alike, mainly just the hit boxes. And when I say hit boxes, when actually the character throws out the hit, like say if this is a leg, this is the actual hit box for it. Like it's a circle that goes around it, and that's where it's gonna. If you're the character in that circle, it's gonna hit. But just like the same, like like little moves here and there. But overall, they're completely different. Like no one's really the same besides like Peach and Daisy,
Okay.
which those are Echo Fighters, and
Right.
Echo Fighters are pretty much the same character but with a different skin.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see. Huh.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to play right now.
like
I don't know. I've seen a lot of what. So you play that on PlayStation,
no,
Switch.
Nintendo. Switch,
Nintendo.
yeah,
That's the
Switch.
only play. Duh. I don't know why I
You're
even-
good. You're good,
I'm
bro.
like,
How,
hold
how
up.
does that work with streaming it on Twitch? Does it have like a little like share button like how PS4 does?
No. I got a Elgato.
Okay.
So, yeah, I got the HD 60 Master or Elgato thing.
Mhm.
Just unplugging that in and HDMI it into the thing, and then HDMI out into the TV, and you got it
golden.
going. Yeah, you got it going.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
What camera do you use? If I could ask.
I just used some cheapy little like I want to say it was $40 or $50 off of Amazon. I tried even looking up like the company of it. It just says 1080p camera. That's all it says.
I feel like that's reasonable though. Like you're not there really for your persona on the game, but your gameplay speaks for itself.
Yeah. On Smash, it's the gameplay. On other games, it's more or less like me and my friends like commentary, like the
See,
stuff
we
that
thought
we
about doing some shit like that.
the stuff we
you
say
did.
with each other, like just mid this game, is just like some of the wildest stuff you'll ever hear. And
That's
it's just-
hilarious.
Are we trying to do this like? I'm not gonna say what we're gonna do, but
No,
yeah.
it's funny though.
We'll
It's
talk about it
cool.
off camera.
Like I always think about that too. Like when we're sitting there, like when we were just talking about like whatever Fortnite and shit. That's how it goes. We're laughing. We're talking about dumb shit. Like that shit could be a podcast on its own.
That's
Yeah.
some funny
You know?
ass
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
bro. That's
yeah,
some
Like,
funny
I
yeah.
shit.
feel like someone hasn't jumped on that platform yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be you, bro.
Yeah, there's
Let us collab.
Let us collab. No, yeah, I think with a little bit of good, decent gameplay, but your actual content that you bring to the stream.
Yeah.
Like recently, you can probably look it up on my little YouTube channel I got.
Okay.
I only put it up there to get
Plug it, dog.
what is his name, Tesla,
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk's attention, bro.
Okay.
And so I made a little makeshift out of a piece of paper, like the Tesla sign. It says Tesla. And I was hyping it up all week that I got a Tesla gaming chair. Yo, I had like 25 viewers, bro.
Hey,
They
bro.
wanting to see this Tesla chair, bro.
So it's like clickbait.
Yeah, it was almost like clickbait.
That's
But I made
hilarious.
it funny, you know what I mean? Because when I finally did reveal the chair, it was just a piece of paper with duct tape on it that said Tesla on my
Oh, man.
Walmart chair. Yeah.
Dang. Hey, bro. Whatever brings in the viewers.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
What matters.
It's a little bit of it's a lot of satire and just kind of like yeah, you got a gig tonight, and what's gonna really want to stand out from that gig that you could record and clip it and almost like meme it, because there's a lot of people that get famous by memeing themselves.
Right.
I want to say it was who's that guy that made the Old Town Road?
Lil Nas
Oh,
X.
Lil
Lil Nas X. That's exactly how he did it. He made a meme of his song and got it everywhere, and that's how that song became popular. Was
Huh.
from memes. Yeah.
That's interesting. You know, I
Marketing.
mean, gaming and marketing go, I think, hand in hand. Because a lot of people stream themselves, and that's where it's at. Like, being comfortable in front of a camera, pretty much, is the
Yeah. is
is
the
the
biggest
MO.
If you have a good
Yeah.
personality, I'll watch you play video games. But you don't have a good person. I'm like, oh man, like D Lopes. Nah, I'm just playing.
You hear that, D-Lope?
You hear that,
We coming
D-Lope?
for your throat.
Even though you win every tournament, I've been seeing you, little son of a bitch.
Yo, D-Lope is a boy. He's funny.
That's my dog. Yeah,
We get him in Overwatch, man, and he's
a scrub.
he's a whole nother animal. Now this guy's
He's pretty good at it.
yeah, he's pretty much good at all shooting games. He's like he has a talent for it. Like that's pretty much like my talent as well, is I can pick up on a game and become really really good at it, and then I could be like, okay, like I want to try something different, and I get really good at it like really fast.
Okay.
So I could pick up any game and practically be really good at it just real fast. You know what I mean?
That's shooting games are not my thing.
Yeah, I'm not really into shooting games.
Like
neither.
I play Fortnite, and I used to play Call of Duty and Halo. Speaking of Halo, actually,
Halo.
isn't Halo fixing to like release their Halo Infinity or whatever?
Yeah. I think it wasn't it teased like
Just
last-
yesterday, I think.
No, I think it was like teased like 2 years ago at E3.
Oh yeah.
Like a
yeah.
small tidbit was teased that they were going to be even like it was announced. It wasn't even like in the making yet. It was announced then, and yeah, I think they'll be coming out with that soon. I just hate that Bungie left that.
Yeah.
343 took over, and after 343 took over, which is I want to say after Halo Reach.
Reach was the last one
Yeah.
I bought, man.
Yeah, after Halo Reach, like Halo 4, that was trash. I couldn't play that game. So I played a lot of Halo 3 and a lot of Halo Reach.
What about Halo Wars?
Halo Wars? Yeah.
Get out of here.
I had a homie that used to play Halo Wars all the fucking
Yeah,
time.
me
And
too.
I'm looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing? Is this like what is it called?
Warcraft.
Well, yeah, it's like
It's
World
like
War.
chess.
Yeah, it's like fucking
Yeah,
this
it was
place
pretty
shit.
bad.
Yeah.
I was like,
It
what the
was a
fuck
bad-
is this? This is a simulation of the game? What the fuck?
Yeah, right. Pretty much. I can't.
I couldn't do it though.
I can't do it. I turn on video games to almost like try to not think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get away from
Get away.
reality.
Yeah.
Put yourself in the game and just
Yeah.
relax. That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's literally like tonight after we do everything, I'll jump on Fortnite just to get away from the day.
The day. Yeah.
It's like, let's relax.
yeah.
This is my
This
relax.
is the time.
Have some good convos, laugh, make fun of each other.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
shit.
just enjoy.
Stupid. Yeah. It's stupid stuff.
I'm just gonna clip something off of there and I'm gonna just post on Twitter and be like,
That's
There you
actually
go.
a good
That's the
segue.
move. Yeah, it's a move.
Bro, have you ever had anybody jump in on your conversation without you knowing that they're there during a gameplay?
like not
Uh.
proximity chat, but kind of.
Oh, proximity chat.
Kinda, but not really.
No, thank God. Thank God I don't have to deal with proximity chat like in Smash. I think that would be awesome. Or like I think I streamed like maybe Call of Duty once or twice. I did like the Warzone, but before it was able to have proximity chat.
Yeah.
I ended up getting rid of the game because that thing took over my whole PS4.
It's so
Oh, really?
it's like 100 and
Yeah.
something fucking gigs,
Yo,
bro.
every time it updates, bro, you gotta get rid of a game. Like,
Bro,
For
it's
real?
fucking
I
stupid. That's
I
why I got
shit
rid of
you
it
not,
too.
bro.
A lot.
yeah, shit, if you don't have an external hard drive or you don't have a terabyte PS4, you're done.
fucked.
Yeah, Call of
Damn.
Duty owns your PlayStation, bro. Honestly.
Oh
So
my
dumb. That's why I got
gosh.
rid of it, bro.
yeah, I
didn't
got
even
rid
play
of it too. Yeah.
That's
Not
crazy.
playing that
No,
shit
we
no
had an incident. We're not sure of the incident that occurred, but basically, it was him, myself, and another friend of ours who were playing. I end up in this 1v1, and he's like spectating,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, blah blah blah." This guy ends up killing me, and I'm all down, waiting to try to be revived. The other partner's doing whatever, and I yell like, "Hey, come help me!" Well, all of a sudden, just this voice from
hell.
hell,
Fucking
comes
demon,
through,
bro.
and just is like, "I can help you."
No.
I have a
It
video
was
after
the
this. I'll show you.
eeriest thing because we're like, "What?"
Did
what?
it sound like him from
Oh,
Powerpuff
it's
Girls?
awesome.
It sounded like it from
It?
the movie.
Oh, you remember him from Powerpuff Girls, right? The
Who?
devil dude.
Oh
the
yeah,
weird
yeah, yeah.
devil dude,
Like
yeah.
that weird, just
Hello,
he's like a
girls.
genetic.
Yeah, yes, yeah,
like a
almost like
generic
that, yeah.
devil.
Yeah, it's a weird character. That guy
Yeah,
is
bro.
weird.
So this shit happened, and even like moving a couple seconds after. Let's hear it.
Watch. When he says, "I can help me, dirty." Not your hero.
Oh,
that's
that's
just-
weird.
dude.
What?
This was like, this fall. Did you hear that? And I was like, yeah, I heard that. He's like, and then no one said anything. I was like, did y'all really hear that on my trip? And he's like, nah, I think it was the devil. That's what he
Oh,
says,
is that
dog.
the devil?
Is that the devil?
Yo, that's weird.
Bro,
That's
and
weird.
but not
Oh, I
nobody
can help you.
jumped into our chat. We were in a private chat.
That doesn't
anyways.
sound like a person though.
And
At all.
Yeah, that sounds. Well, I think ghosts could live in games, man. Honestly.
oh, now we gotta go. Well, see, that's what's weird.
Ah.
I've never had that.
I
I've
have to
been
drink
playing
to that
Fortnite
one.
since day one. Not day one, but probably season one sometime.
Yeah.
Since then, I've been playing. I haven't had anything like that.
That shit
The
was fucking
closest is when
scary.
people will join our group when we have our group like public, our game public. People can jump in and then they jump out, but you see their little notification.
Yeah, yeah. You see it pop up. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody jumped in, nobody jumped out. The only thing is he came up with that proximity chat where they're within like so many feet of you in the game and they kill you and then they can
But
jump
I've
in
never
first.
heard
Yeah.
Fortnite having that shit. So
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Well, see, crazy story. I don't bring it up just to say it. I used to live in the historical district right there by McDonald's, right?
Okay, yeah.
So, like, I just had my son. He was really, really young. I gamed all the time with my homies. Then I worked night shifts at a hotel.
Okay.
And I get on the next day after I worked, and they're like, "Yo, we played with your son." So wait, what? Like, no, my son's he's a baby. Like, what? And they're like, "No, he said you were his dad and everything." And I thought like my friends were just joking with me, right? I thought they were just like, "Yo, boy, it was a big old prank, right?" But man, they're just pulling my leg, right? Nah, dude. We call more people in the party. They're like, "Yeah, you're online last night." And I checked my online thing. And yeah, sure enough, I was online that night. And I was like, "Wait, what's going on?" And like, I believe that, you know, like, there's probably a ghost in my house, man.
Wait, hold on. Though.
Yeah,
Hold on. I got some questions.
I know it's weird. I know.
So, were you talking?
I wasn't. I was at work.
Well, no, not you, but
well, they said
Yeah.
that guy said it was his son.
Yeah.
so the person that was playing your game said that they were your son,
Yeah.
and they were talking to this whatever.
Yeah. And I asked my wife. I was like, "Yo, did your like nephew come over at all last night, or your brother come over and play the game?" She was like, "No." But no, all my friends were saying, "Yo, Demi got Damian. Like, you're on. You're playing with us, bro. You're."
Were you doing good at least?
No, yeah. Yo, straight up, that's what I asked, and they were like, "No, you're just like sitting there talking," which was the weirdest part.
So you weren't playing;
I
you were
w-
just sitting there.
I joined in. I guess my thing joined in lobbies, and I was just sitting there talking. My kid was talking. Yeah, but not. It wasn't my kid. It was a ghost kid that wanted to get down on some
He's be your
sticks.
son.
He's like, I can help you.
What the heck, bro? That is wild.
Yeah, it's wild, and I'm a little bit of a paranormal, but I'm like, nah, you pulling my leg. I'm a black guy. I don't want to believe that. I refuse to believe that. Honestly.
Yeah,
Hey,
for
if
real.
y'all have any experiences on your PS4 or your Nintendo Switch, not your Xbox, because they're shit. But if you have any experiences, put it in the comments.
Yeah.
No, I never had heard something
That's
like
wild,
that. That is
yeah.
crazy because someone was talking,
Yes.
and these people were engaging in conversation
Yeah.
with a possible ghost.
With a possible ghost. Yes, wild.
Because
Wild.
I've done my fair share of like researching this ghost shit because I'm a skeptic as there can be.
That was a
Ghosts
ghost.
don't really communicate like that. At least not that I've ever seen within the research I've done.
Yeah.
They don't just talk like this.
Yeah, they're not.
You,
Hey,
you
what's
have
up?
to use like
I'm Damian's son.
what do they call it?
Brittany, bitch.
AMF or basically static like
Yeah,
radio.
they're on a different frequency.
Exactly, and they don't say sentences. They say like maybe one or two words. Maybe
Joel.
like "help me." Is the
I can
most-
help you.
Yeah, like
That's
that.
some weird.
I can help you.
Fuck, bro, I'm getting
That's-
chills
Yeah,
thinking
you
about that
probably
shit.
talk to a ghost. But if you think about it, right? All right, so if you think about it, it's on different frequencies, right?
Right.
So if Annabelle can possess a doll, what would stop, Bobby from possessing a PS4?
Or at least the mic.
Yeah, or at least the mic.
That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
just
yeah,
thought
yeah.
about
That
too.
makes sense. Fuck, bro.
And then with the mic, different frequencies, man.
Oh, and this was the
Different
big
frequencies.
kicker too. So him and myself were the only. We had three of us. Were the only two that heard that voice.
Yeah, because she was quiet. The girl, she was quiet.
she
That's what we thought it was at first. Because it
Yeah.
kind of sounds girlish, but
Yeah.
not really. And we're like, you say something dirty?" She's like, "What y'all motherfuckers talking about? Shut up."
So I sent her the clip, and she's like, "What the fuck was that?"
What is
And I was
that?
like,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
We were
What?
tripping,
Yeah, that's
bro.
wild.
Because and I heard that proximity is when they join your chat, so
Yeah.
everybody in the chat can hear.
Yeah.
She didn't hear.
Well,
It was scary as fuck.
proximity is when they're by you.
But he was dead already. Well, you were watching me.
Yeah, it's crazy. as
So
Yeah, it's like a circle like that, like wherever your guys' team are compared to the other team.
right.
Like that's a proximity, but like I don't think they had that in
No,
Fortnite.
I didn't think so.
I've never heard
either.
it until that day. I've still to this day, I have never heard proximity.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was
That's
it was
wild.
very weird. It was
Kind of eerie. You're like fucking.
it was
it's
a strange moment.
strange as
Time to get
fuck.
an Xbox, right?
Hell no, I'm gonna
Nah,
PS4 is
I'm
coming
cool
over
with
with
it,
a
like,
grudge, bro.
It's
I'm gonna
even
get a
harmless.
PC before Xbox. Fuck that.
Harmless little ghost.
Harmless little ghost.
Until he
No.
shows up at night, and then you got what is it called? Paralysis demon or what's it called?
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, you got sleep paralysis,
Nah,
niggas on
I
your
had-
chest.
Just sitting there.
Nah, not at all. So okay, so back to the Smash Bros and them doing bad. So you stream Smash Bros on what platform? You said YouTube a little, more Twitch maybe.
No, no,
or-
no. Technically, I'm only supposed to be on Twitch because I'm affiliated on Twitch now.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
awesome.
So, becoming an affiliate it's stupid easy, in my opinion. If you already have over 50 followers, that's when it becomes really easy.
Okay.
So as long as you get over 50 followers on Twitch, you can start making like a little bit of money. So you need 50 followers. You need to at least stream like 7 days out of the week or something, like 5 days out of the week.
I was like 7 days. That's the whole week.
Right?
This fool's going ham. Fuck.
Yeah, he's going in. And then like 20 hours or something like that. And then
Okay.
you got to maintain 3 viewers
Okay,
at all times. Yeah, and it does an average of it. So like if I had one night I had like 6 or 7, it's only gonna really be like 4 or
Okay.
3. So it averages it, and as long as they stay in there too. So there for a while, like I just started like when this whole coronavirus thing started, I was like, I'm gonna see what my old Twitch channel looks like. It was over 50 followers, and I just started 2 weeks. I revamped it up, and in 2 weeks I was already affiliate, and then apparently I'm not supposed to be streaming on any other platforms, but RDG, which is our little gaming group on the PlayStation Boys, we actually started up a gaming page on Facebook that started getting traction, a lot more traction.
I seen that.
Yeah. We're
All
starting.
kinds of motherfuckers on that.
Yeah.
Who runs that?
Me and Quasi.
Okay.
Me and Quasi. I'm more. Quasi says I'm more or less the face of it. Quasi just he made the page, and then he does streaming and content on there too. He's doing actually pretty good with his. I want to say it was what is that zombie game that just came out? Last of Us 2. Like his views for Last of Us 2 was actually pretty high.
Wow.
Makes
and,
sense. It's a pretty popping game right now.
Exactly. But like it breaks it down for you. So like on Facebook, it's people you reached, and then like engagements.
Right.
So we could reach over 1,000 people, right? That doesn't really mean anything because
It's
you
the
go through your
engagements?
phone. It's the engagements that you want. You want people to be like, oh, okay, I see. They clicked on it. Once they clicked on it, that's an engagement.
Okay.
That means at least someone was interested enough to click on it and be like, hey, what's going on here?
That's how we are too. Like once you click, you get that view, and it's like you had to have clicked on. You could scroll and see it, but until you click it, it ain't a view.
It ain't a view, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what we've been doing right now, and I think it's been a minute since I've streamed actually.
Where can they find you on Twitch? Demon Damien?
Demigod
Oh,
Damian.
Damien.
Demigod,
Sorry,
yeah,
Damn,
Demigod.
I'm the demon still, bro.
Demigod.
My
He's
bad.
still on the Annabelle stuff, bro.
I'm still on that shit.
Demon David. I mean, that'd be kind of lit.
Demon Damien.
That's funny.
No,
But
no,
like-
just Demigod Damien on Twitch. I am gonna be moving over to Facebook. It's a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier to get people who like all your friends to watch because everyone has Facebook, not everyone has Twitch. So it's a little bit easier to get your friends to watch, and it's a little bit more accessible.
Facebook
Okay.
just got Facebook Gaming too off of Mixer, so
Yep.
so you're pretty golden there. I mean,
Yeah,
that's like a
yeah.
fucking $1 billion company now.
Yeah, right?
It's
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true that.
That's cool, man. I mean, shit. So, what do you stream on PlayStation when you're streaming?
I try to do just Battlefront with the boys,
That's what's up.
or Overwatch with the boys, because
What's Overwatch?
it's an amiibo game, and an amiibo game is pretty much you got certain characters that do this and that, right?
Okay.
So you got like 5 characters that are support characters. So like they can heal, they they just offer support. They're more healing than anything, or healers. Then you have like your damage characters or different characters that throw ninja stars or shoot bullets or whatever. Turns into a tank. But and then you have like your shield characters, your defense characters, and those people are like Reinhard. He's this big old like knight looking dude, and he has like a shield that pops up like that. So it's all about it's team based strategy. If your healer's not healing you, and your DPS is not doing, which is the damage, the attack, your DPS is not doing what he's supposed to, and then your defensive character is not holding up shields, having you guys make a push, it gets really really like annoying.
I was gonna say
It's a team based. Like
I
if
was
you don't
gonna
have, if it's
say.
not like a team, like us three on a team, you're fucked. You're by yourself and not
Yeah,
like vocal with your team. You're fucked.
yeah.
I was gonna say I was watching some clips of it, and even just watching, I was very confused.
Yes.
It seems very team oriented, but at the same time, I had no fucking clue what was going on.
I would literally probably be the healer the whole time.
See, that's how my friend is Toast. He's a killer healer. Like, believe it or not, like it doesn't take much to heal people. Don't get me wrong, but this guy comes in clutch, and he gets the team into objective, and he gets us all healed up. And just having a good healer is really part of the game.
And that's always good when you have those guys that understand their role or they're good at their role.
Yes.
Because sometimes people want to do the killing,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, you're not the best killer, but you really kill it on, healing or shielding.
Yeah.
Like, if you play your position, we're going to be better
We're
than.
gonna be better. Yeah. Yeah.
That's where you build your team.
What do you play?
I like Siege. Rainbow
You like-
Six Siege. I don't know if you
That
guys ever
game
played that
has
game.
You like that?
really-
I love Siege. I played it.
Fucking, that shit's hard as
Yo.
every time I play it, it's just hard. I just like fuck this. This shit sucks.
Yo, Siege is a whole nother animal. It's like
Them niggas are
S&D
animals.
from Call of Duty. Search and destroy. You
Yeah.
only get one life every round. There's no bringing you back. But it's like SWAT. It says like literally whenever I played the demo for the game, when it was in alpha, you're literally just coming into like a house.
Yeah.
And there's like doorways, and it's like it's real life. You know what I mean? You got to really precious your one life that you got. You got to peek corners, have these millipeaks that barely cover a hallway like that, just to make sure if you see the guy, you can just head him boom like that real quick. And it takes a lot of team based strategy. You got to make sure people could put up the walls, and it's just these metal walls that make sure because it's sheetrock, right? You know what I mean? You can just shoot through it and then into the objective, and then you're killing everyone. So you put up these metal walls, and then there's people who can put like EMP stuff on it, so other people on the other side can't breach through that metal wall. So it's a lot of it's like chess. Like if I can get my guy to breach into that wall, if we can get the guy to EMP it and then breach it, and then hey, you gotta way into the room. You know what I mean? So it's hard. Recoil on that game is real. It's real. I shot a couple guns. I love pistols mainly, but I've shot a lot of guns, and that thing is probably the realest game to even coming out with bullet drop.
Oh, you're talking about actual recoil compared to the game recoil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Dang.
If you got your AR or whatever, you're just fucking this is not gonna stay there. That motherfucker's going up to the ceiling.
yeah.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty. I hate that game.
I have it, and I've had it for a while, and I've played it. When I first got it, it wasn't bad. I was into it. It was a different game instead of just Fortnite. But then now I haven't really played it at all lately. But I know it's got a big platform.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big game.
It's a big game. Yeah.
The only game I ever really streamed was fucking Spider-Man. I liked
The newer one.
the newer one.
Yeah.
I fuck with that shit. That shit was hard.
that shit was that was real fun.
That was-
Spider-Man's not a real superhero.
Yo, Spider-Man punched the Hulk into outer space. I don't want to hear it.
I
I
don't
feel like
know.
Batman.
I do like Batman.
Yo, if the
but
IRS audited Batman right now, he would lose all his superpowers. I'm gonna say it.
Damn, he didn't pay his taxes like Trump.
Hey,
Dang.
they're like, all right, you got to give up the bat suit, Mr. Wayne. You got to give up the bat cave. It's done with. You're
I
out.
would definitely try to buy the Batcave, make it into a
for
grotto.
sure, right?
Yeah, that'd be lit.
Now Batman's an interesting character.
You could say it's stupid.
When you break, no. I
was
love
gonna say-
Batman.
Oh,
I
what
love all forms of Batman. So
We got two of them.
before New
Batman.
52 came out, you know, he went to Ra's al Ghul. He learned how to fight. I think the main thing that they haven't touched based on, like in movies and stuff, is that this man is literally the world's greatest detective.
Mhm.
This man could walk in to his house and be like, "Someone's been here."
You never met my ex.
Wild, bro. She knows someone's here. Smelling the air.
So there.
But yeah, no, he's the world's greatest detective, and that's not a superpower right there. That's just knowledge. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
he is a smart. But I feel like him and Iron Man resemble each other so much, and they are both smart people.
Yes,
They're
they're
just
both
smart.
What happened to Iron Man?
Well, it doesn't matter.
bodied.
Of the one time, it's what happens when you try to be nice.
weird.
The one time he tries to be the good guy and the nice guy, he ends up dead.
They did Hulk dirty in that movie, bro.
Yeah,
They made Thor dirty.
They did. Well, Thor. I think Thor Ragnarok, because that was before the last one, right?
Okay, I see what you're
That
doing.
really made Thor good,
Yeah,
because we actually got to see a true Thor, right?
yeah.
We never got to see a true Hulk besides
yeah.
in the one where Age of Ultron, and it was for like a millisecond when the girl took over his mind
Yeah.
and he just went berserk in Wakanda, and that's what sparked the whole thing with Black Panther and the Avengers. But we never got a true Hulk. We never
Yeah.
got like a world breaker Hulk, and Hulk is crazy, bro. Like
Hulk could
is-
be the best.
Yeah,
if-
Endgame Hulk was like an old man off of Viagra. Like,
Yeah.
he couldn't get tough, dog.
Yeah,
just
and the
couldn't.
only thing,
Sucked.
and see, he has so if you compare him to his radioactive healing effect, kind of like Deadpool and Wolverine, his is actually the fastest. He could
Really?
heal really fast,
Wow.
like stupid fast.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah. His I forget exactly what the term is that they call it, but his healing factor is 10 times faster than fucking Wolverine's and Deadpool's. So, and it's all that gamma radiation inside of him.
That's true.
Yeah,
He
and
is an odd person.
yeah,
Or
and
a
so
beast.
he they did him dirty whenever he snapped the thing, and then he was just out of commission because of his arm.
Yeah, that
Like,
was weak.
yeah, I was like, yeah, that was
It's
weak.
like that. Oh, of all things, just his little arm.
Yeah, just his arm, and then like you're thinking like, okay, so they set it up, and it could have been so beautiful too, because in the first one when Thanos introduces himself, yo, he bodies the Hulk. You know what I mean? Like he comes through and he puts the whooping on the Hulk, and you know why? It wasn't because he was more powerful than the Hulk, because he had more technique. He was getting him. He crunched him like this and kneed him. You know what I mean? He was pulling out the moves. It wasn't just Hulk smash. I just beat you up. Yo, Thanos was like, he was handling him. You know what I mean? So when they made it before like the movie came out, and you saw that, you know, Bruce Banner had a little bit more control over the Hulk, and it pretty much just looked like the actor but green and big. You know what I mean? Which was really, really bad for me. I didn't like that. Don't get me wrong. In the comic books and some shows, they've done, you know, Bruce Banner Hulk, and that's what it's called, where it's Bruce Banner's intellect, but it's Hulk's body.
Mhm.
I thought we were gonna be like, yo, Hulk's gonna start training with someone, and he's gonna get good at fighting. He's gonna train with Captain America, and he's gonna get good at fighting, and he's gonna go toe to toe with Thanos, and he's just gonna body him, right?
That'd been lit.
Nah, didn't happen. He just snapped the thing, and that was it.
Yeah, that was.
that
nuts,
was it. That was it.
They had a good spot on the end game when they had all the bitches pull up.
Yeah,
All
the
my
females
bitches
came
pull
out.
up.
That
All
was
these
a dope
females-
ass movie though.
That was.
It
That
was,
was
probably one of the more iconic movies of all time.
What's the
That's
bitch
really
that rides on Pegasus?
Oh,
I think it starts with a V.
yeah, Valkyrie.
That's my bitch. Right
Yeah,
there.
Valkyries.
So is she watching this ever? Pull it on me.
Hopefully, I need some of that Valkyrie.
So Valkyrie. Okay, on this note, ended on this note. Best game of all time.
Best game of all time. Wow. Let's see. That's hard. That's hard. I would definitely have to go with Def Jam.
Ooh.
I'm kidding.
Hey, that's not bad one. That's not a bad one. That was really hard. Though.
Of all
Oh,
games, you're gonna have these rappers fighting each other.
No, not Def Jam. That game was trash. But no, I would really have to say Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Okay.
Resident Evil 3 Nemesis was, like, I think ahead of its time for a PS1, I think it came out on. It was just a glorious game, and I actually got to replay it. Or I'm going to be able to replay it here pretty soon when they come out with the remake. So.
Nice.
What about you?
Yeah.
Best game. I don't feel like I'm fit for this question.
Hey, yo, I mean, we all enjoy video games. Just don't say Fortnite.
I probably have to say Blitz.
Hey, Blitz
I
was
loved
fire.
Blitz when Blitz was out back in the day.
Were you playing at Peter Piper's or what?
Yeah, man, I love Blitz. Like
Y'all
that
are
was
very disrespectful.
why.
Pokemon Red. Come on, man.
Come
Y'all
on,
fucked
man.
up. Y'all dropped the ball on me.
You're the one that
Y'all
sucked.
dropped the
Of
ball.
all the, I mean, the only cool thing about that was that you were able to take, like, instead of having the Pokemon cards, you were able to evolve a Pokemon in game kind of thing. So
in-game.
that was I can kind of say that was cool, but
Man, y'all really dropped the ball on me.
I
But
know.
actually, we're gonna end on this note. You have a kid, don't you?
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
This is our old segment from the back in the 100 videos, but we want to give like your kid advice whenever he grows up to be like a grown man and see the Beer Bros popping at like 1 million
Oh,
subs.
some
one day.
advice from
Yeah, like
Papa
good
Crunch, huh?
yeah, like what do you want him to know later on in life? Some good advice.
Some good advice. I don't know. I kind of put on the spot. Let's see. Some good advice. Maintain your vehicles, I guess. Like, check the oil, the tire pressure. Yo, maintain your vehicles, because once it goes out, that's like $400 down the drain. You really need to maintain your vehicles so you can get to point A to point B. And that will also teach you responsibility in the sense of buying something and keeping it up to date.
Hell yeah.
that's true. That is true. If you maintain a car, it'll last you forever.
That's
If
very well
you
true.
maintain a car, you can maintain a bank account. So I feel what you're saying.
And a female.
Yeah, that's important. too.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know if we can maintain that enough.
Tesla could drive itself, right?
That's true shit. That is true. There you go, guys. You know how we do. Thank you for our guest today. We're out. Peace.
Later.
No problem.